already tackling the food shortage. I mean, you know that if there's anybody who have preached about food shortage, it's me. I've always said that the priority should be in dealing with uncultivated, vast areas of the north, which I still believe we're not giving enough attention. We need to do that aggressively. And I'm doing that. I'm supporting so many other areas of farming. And I'm sure you're following me. I'm going to so many farms, supporting so many farms. But I said, among other things we do, I'm doing things in health, within School of Nursing and everything. But this particular challenge that I posed now, I said they should add it to what they're doing, because you can not only deal with today. When you talk about food, you're talking about food of today. I want to talk about food of tomorrow and development of tomorrow. It is critical that as you're dealing with today, think about tomorrow. Those who focus only on today will miss tomorrow. We have a crisis in security that has been created by not supporting people educationally yesterday, doing the right things yesterday. So as we try to solve the problem of today, let's invest in tomorrow. And whether borehole will be the only thing I do, I just said it's in short term. I'm sure you know how to do far more than that.
Thank you. Mr. Chooks?
Good morning, sir. Closely related to what you are backing up, many have described as beating the gun because campaigns have not started. One, are you on campaign? Two, if you're on campaign, are you not worried of what is happening in your party, the Labour Party, and the Nigerian labor crisis? That's the second question. Third question. This week you criticized the coastal road projects. What would you have done if you are in a position to do it?
Thank you. Number one question is I'm not on campaign.
Sir?
Number one question is I'm not on campaign. I know we live in a system where for public office holders and people who call themselves politicians, which I'm among, we are only after elections. We only be seen during elections. But I can tell you, it's everyday job. It's something you need to go around and learn the problems of the country, so that you actually know how to solve them, and contributing and building a better society has nothing to do with office. I've said it several times that I'm not desperate to be president of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see Nigeria work. I'm desperate to see Nigeria, the poor, the less privileged in Nigeria, being pulled out of their difficult situation daily. That is what I'm desperate to do. That's what I'm desperate to see. And all of us can do it in one way or the other. You can't be happy. You can't be moving around when several millions don't know where the next meal will come from. When people don't even have water. When I see children, if you see my pain, when I sat with those children and reading Quran and see how they were able to recite and write that, I could see Genesis everywhere that we have abandoned. So it is not campaign. On issue of Labour Party and NLC, that issue, I can tell you, will be solved. It's begin giving its own attention. But we're always concerned about party. We're not concerned about what we're supposed to be concerned about, which is the future of the people. It is about the people. So for me, the people are where I'm focusing. On the issue of what I would have done if I was president, let me tell you, my brother, If I was president of Nigeria today, nobody would think of any new road until we finish the existing ones. You see, in this country, we are always trying to do things out of priority. Today, but now you can't move from Lagos to Badagry. A short road of less than 100 kilometers. It's been under construction for several years. Lagos Ibadan is just being completed for several years. You can see Badagry to Ore. The same thing if you come in to the north, you look at Kanu to Kaduna, Kanu to Medugri, Sokoto to Funtua. I can show you all the roads. In Kaduna, I drove from Kaduna to Abuja yesterday. Just Kaduna bypass alone can keep you 4 hours. And when I go to Jere, it is the same thing. You can't go from here, drive from Abuja to Okene, to Awuchi, to Benin. In fact, Benin to Awuchi road is impossible. You can't go from Benin to Sapele to Warri. You cannot go from Calabar to Uyo. These are roads. You can't drive today from 9th Mile to Makodi. These are roads that are already existing and have gone bad, and we need to repair. That's where we need to put our resources and deal with it. We already have a network of roads that if we fix it, you can be able to move the economy. Then you introduce new one. Why are people introducing new things when the existing one is not existing? When I was governor of Anambra State, I started by completing the roads started by my predecessor, Dr. Chris Ngike. And then after that, you can add a new one. Because there's existing roads that are not, you cannot even drive past. So for me, that is the critical areas that needs attention. And that's where I will concentrate.
Thank you, Mr. Obi. Mr. Abbas.
Thank you, sir. My name is Abbas from Lagos. Firstly,